All right, waking up this morning and I'm on the way to open my friend's paintball field, kind of run the operation with another guy, Dom, who's going to run like the field side. I'm going to be selling like paint and stuff. I've helped out my friend Todd with this quite a few times, but there's a beautiful sunrise that I am heading towards. So just a beautiful view, and I'm looking at my phone. I know I shouldn't be while I'm driving, but my son's coach, soccer coach, had texted me yesterday a couple times, and I was just replying to him about how he asked my son, "Are you going to get a goal today?" or how many goals are you going to score today? And my son usually plays defense and doesn't really like jump in the action as good as he can. And it's kind of like a mental block because he is really, really good and he tries really, really hard. But in game, it's just different. Like in practice, he does really good, but in game, it's just a little bit different. He just doesn't turn it on. And he was able to turn it on, which is amazing. He got a goal. He almost got a second goal, but it was deflected, but one of his teammates kicked it in. So phenomenal to see. But what I want to talk about today is like my son's life and what it is, where it's at, and how grateful I am for everything that has happened in my life that puts him in the position that he's in. So a lot of times there's like trauma from like divorces and all these things, but the coolest thing is I get divorced and my son has to go through that. But through this divorce, his mom gets remarried. And that situation wasn't always the best. Like his stepdad was very disrespectful to me for reasons I can't even put myself in their shoes to understand. But like it's all water under the bridge. Like it's all about Nixon, and like I'm not here to hold on to grudges. It's like just let it be and let it go. Especially with everything going on in the world. Like I take a deep breath a lot, and just my wife has helped me like just navigate some of my feelings and stuff, and I just need to let it be and let it go. And it's so easy when I just say like, you just let it be and let it go, because my son living where he lives with his mother is like the best thing that has ever happened to my son. And I say that I just seen that my windshield, it had one crack in it, but I just seen that it freaking has another one. And it's probably gonna have more, but okay, I got off track. But it's seriously like, you talk about the highs, the lows, the in-betweens, or there's a story about something happening in your life, and is it a good thing that happened or is it a bad thing that happened, and you really just never know. So like mentally, people can be so affected by divorce and their parents not being together, but like I literally am going to be able to not only show my son like what real love looks like what treating your partner with love and respect and caring, because like I found the woman of my dreams, and I show my son daily what it looks like to like take care of your partner, your wife. And I show him and I talk to him about like, you know, you got to be happy first. So like you got to be happy. So that is amazing that I get to do that for him. But then also, like, I can really just show him every single friend that you have that you go to school with at this amazing school, all of these things, you wouldn't have that. And you would have a couple of parents who bicker and fight and argue and that don't truly care about each other. So it's just like, look at everything around you and everything you have and realize it is all worth it, bro. Like, you have amazing friends. You're on an amazing soccer team. You have an amazing coach. You're about to start basketball. Your life has so much potential. And I think the potential is exponentially better now that you're in the situation that you're in or have been for the last 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. But it's just like grateful. Grateful is the word. Although there's a few parts to the story that I would have skipped. You know, I'm not one to like fight and argue and be confrontational. So there's a few parts of the story that I would have skipped. But at the end of the day, it's all worth it. Like, I wouldn't change anything that has happened in my life. I got 2 extra kids now that are just so amazing. And now they're playing, one of them's playing soccer and one of them's playing football. And all of it is just a product of the life that, everything that has happened. It's all just the next step in life that is one foot in front of the other. And just be grateful, everyone. You don't know what happens to you, if it's a bad thing or if it's a good thing. You might know that it's hard. You might be going through something today that's hard. Hard doesn't mean it's bad. You got to put one foot in front of the other and keep working. And you got to work through that shit. And if you're having a hard time, you got to talk to somebody about it. You got to talk to a friend. You got to get on social media. I can't tell you how many times through my divorce I've just been so vocal on Facebook just with the world, because that's what helps me be here today. Like, more than anything, because sometimes I can't put my words directly on a single person. Like, I didn't tell my family I was getting divorced for like 5 or 6 months until it was like way past gone, and my family like is upset with me for that. But like, I didn't want to put that weight on them, but I want to take that weight off of everyone else. Like, I always want to like help people and help people and help people. But like, my outlet is social media to vent, to then have people reach out to me. And that's what like is healthy and helpful for me. Because if you want to help me, maybe you'll see something that I say and you'll come and talk to me. And a lot of people did, and a lot of people helped, and a lot of people have just been there for me through a lot of life. And I try to reciprocate that same energy and be there for a lot of people. But all I'm saying is, whatever you got to do to be here, to be where you are, do that. Be grateful. Every bad thing that happens to you in your life makes you the person that you are, and you are supposed to be the person that you are. Don't fold. Life's hard. It's going to kick you a lot.